Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and become a part of our crew. So for today, I'm going to do my makeup. I'm just going to go through and do my makeup. I'm going to explain the techniques that I use, share those with you guys, and just hang out and chat. So if that's something that you would like to see, come hang out. Aw, thanks for staying to hang out with me. Okie dokie. So I don't really have like anything specific that I'm kind of wanting to talk about while I'm doing my makeup, except for I just kind of want to talk about the different techniques that I use, the different products that I use, why I use them, stuff like that. And then if other things come up, then we'll just kind of roll with it. So first of all, I'm going to pop some primer on. We're going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. This is the luminous one. And it's just literally like a putty. I feel like everybody's seen this by now, but I'm going to take that and pop that on. Especially in the places that I have the most problem with my pores, which is right around in the T-zone area. So we're just gonna push that in there. Hopefully get those pores filled. Oh, you guys can see Maggie in the mirror. Oh, she is so stinking adorable. She's been acting really funny lately though, like just pacing around and like not listening to commands when normally she's a really great listener. But I don't know. And then like my neighbors have said their dogs have been acting weird lately. So we're like all conspiracy theory, chatting it up like, is something about to happen and the animals can sense it? Who knows? I guess we'll find out when that time comes. Alrighty. So there we are. Our pores are all filled. I am having the absolute worst time ever with breakouts right now. It is so bad. It is so bad. I never used to break out until I started using skincare. And now I can't get my breakouts to go away. It is terrible. Okay, next. My neighbor, Allie, gave me this foundation. I believe she got it from Ipsy. And I've been trying it out, and I really like it. It's pretty great. I like it a lot. It just seems like so flawless. It's not like extremely high coverage like I'm used to, but it does look just like really nice on the skin. And all I'm doing is I am taking the foundation on a stippling brush and just kind of tapping it into my skin, putting it where I want it. Bringing it down your neck so it's matching you. That's a big one. And yes, I'm going to be going through some things that a lot of us might think is common sense, but I just don't want to miss anything because not everybody has been doing their makeup for a long period of time or watching YouTube videos for a long period of time. So I just want to make sure that if there are people out there that are like newly starting a makeup journey, that I'm not leaving anything out. So we're going to bring that all the way down. I really, really like this beauty sponge. I'm not quite sure who it's by. I know that's not helpful for you guys, but it's like massive and very soft, and I just really, really like it. And then, I don't know, I might try and put on some falsies today and maybe include that in the video as well. Because I know, I used to struggle, and I still do sometimes struggle with putting on falsies. And actually, I can't. Dang it. I don't have lash glue. I don't know if my neighbor's home. I think she had some, but I think she's at work. Okay, so now that our foundation is good and blended out, this is what we look like. That luminous primer looks really nice. Okay, now we're going to conceal. So I'm going to be using, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between the It Bye Bye Under Eye, which I feel creases really bad, or the Hey Honey. And I'm going to go with the Hey Honey. One of you guys had sent this to me. Ooh, is that going to be too dark? I don't know. No, that'll be fine. I'm just going to take it on a brush. Editing, Kila? Speed this up so our people don't have to sit here and watch us in slow motion this whole time. Thanks. Okay, so a little explanation about how I'm doing my concealer. I am placing it especially on the dark circles underneath my eyes. I am also contouring my nose by putting it on the sides of my nose. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I get these like really dark spots on my inner corners. So I definitely conceal those. I bring my concealer all the way up past my eye. And then I also take some concealer, and to brighten up my face, I put it on my chin. I put it on my forehead, down the center of my nose, and then once I do my eyebrows, I will carve out my eyebrows with concealer as well. And then sometimes I also will drag it down my jawline. And that'll come in handy once we start contouring. Beauty blender. Editing, Kila. Speed this up. Looking mighty fine. Alrighty. Let's get these eyebrows done, because that is one of my things, is I really don't like it when my eyebrows are not done. So what I do is I'm going to take a spoolie and I'm going to brush them upwards. Okay, this part right here goes up, and then I brush the tail end of it down. And yes, I really need to pluck my eyebrows, but as of right now, I still have a pretty good shape going on, so I haven't been too worried about it. And then we brush the tail end down. Now I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil, and this is by $1 Billion Brows. I'm going to take my brow pencil, and sorry I'm looking down, my mirror is down here, and I'm just going to basically carve out the shape a little bit more. I know there's people that really like the smaller pencils that kind of make it look like you have little hairs. I have enough hair. So I just like to fill them in and give them a little bit more definition. So here's that one compared to that one. So see how you can see the arch a lot better? That's how I do my eyebrows. Just like to carve them out. Give them that more defined arch. Always remember, your eyebrows are not going to be twins. They're not going to be sisters. They may not even be distant cousins, and that is okay. Trust me, every girl out there completely understands eyebrows are not going to be symmetrical. Unless you're like very, very good at it. I don't know. Not good at it. Like extremely talented. If you have a talent to where you can carve out your eyebrows to be exactly symmetrical, girl, you got a gift. Because I've been doing makeup for a long time now. And I can't get my eyebrows to match up. I mean, maybe if you get them tattooed on, you could get them somewhat symmetrical, but even then, I believe it's really hard to do. I was really sad today because I got an email saying that my BoxyCharm was going to be delivered today. I have checked my P.O. box twice now, and it's still not here. I was really hoping to give you guys a BoxyCharm video today, but you know, I just figured, okay, well, instead of doing my makeup with the stuff I get in my BoxyCharm, I'll just do a makeup look with my regular makeup. Okay, and I'm just going to carve out my brows with some concealer. This is the Bobbi Brown concealer. And I really love it because it's like extremely full coverage. Like you're going to cover up everything with this concealer. Everything. So I'm going to use this under my brows. Just define that arch a little bit better. Brighten it up around there. Cover up any mistakes I made with my brow pencil. And then I'm also going to use it to prime my eyelids. Oh my gosh, you guys, I jumped on the Bailey Sarian bandwagon. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I have been stuck watching her videos for days now. She just came out with a new one today. Oh my gosh. She's amazing. She's freaking fantastic. The way she sits there and talks to you like she's just your best friend gossiping to you. Outstanding. Outstanding. Plus she's just so like just goofy and her personality is just so outstanding. Wonderful, wonderful person to watch. If you guys haven't watched her yet, I highly recommend it. She sits there and talks about true crime while doing her makeup. And if you have a soft stomach, I wouldn't really recommend watching it if you don't like talking about murder and stuff like that, or like unsolved mysteries, or even murders that have been solved, but you don't want to know the details about them. Then I would not recommend her to you, but I don't know. Stuff like that is kind of fascinating just because it doesn't make sense why people would want to hurt other people that way. And so I think that we watch it to try to understand, which a lot of us won't ever understand because it's just unimaginable. But I don't know. I really like her. Her personality is fantastic. There we go. There's our eyebrows. They're on and they're wonderful. And that's the thing, is don't go overboard with your eyebrows. You're never going to be happy with them. Okay? I promise. You just won't. There isn't really anything you can do to make them as perfect as you're going to want them to be. That's just me, though. I don't know. I guess I can't talk for you. But just know you're not alone. If you're like, oh my gosh, I don't like the way this one looks. I don't like the way this one looks. Oh, add more. Take away over here. Add more. Add more. Take away over here. Like, you'll be sitting there for hours in the mirror trying to get your eyebrows the way that you want them to be. And I'm just saying, it's really hard to get them to be the way you want them to be. Okay, next up, setting powder. Okay, so I have the Becca, what is it? Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. So we're going to take this right here. We're going to take our powder brush and we are going to set the under eye. You know what? I don't like using the brush to lay it down. I like to take my sponge, lay down the setting powder, and then brush it away with the brush. Yeah, way better. Set my nose, my chin area. Of course, the forehead, right? And then I really like, because next we're going to contour, bringing the setting powder down my jawline so I know where I'm going to be putting the bronzer. Okay. Yes. All right. Now we're going to let that sit for a good old minute. And we're going to get into our Cover FX palette because this is my favorite palette of all time. Itchy. And I'm going to grab my contour brush right here. And I'm going to go into right there. Now, note the face I make while I'm doing it. It just makes that area more defined. Where you can see where your cheekbone is. And then right around the perimeter of my forehead, absolutely, because I have a massive freaking forehead. Let's take that down a notch, right? I love this face palette. I literally have like 2 of them because I love it so much. Bring it in a little bit on the temples. Don't worry, it'll be blended out. It is a tad bit dark right now, but it won't stay that way. Okay. Looks like a toothbrush, but it's not. So a little bit of some more news that I wanted to let you guys know about. I was going to wait until it actually happened, but I'm just a little bit too excited. I'm getting my certificate to be an actual makeup artist. So don't be surprised when you come to my channel one day and it says Kila's World of Beauty MUA. Or even I was thinking about just changing it to Kila Sibbett MUA. Or Kila MUA. I don't know yet. But I'm super stoked. I'm really excited. hold the phone. That was an Just Anne reference, if you didn't know. Okay, let's wipe this powder away. Get it away. Do, 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 do. Oh, I did forget to contour another spot. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I like this setting powder. I kind of feel like it leaves my skin looking a little bit pink. I don't know if I like that. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to pinch it a little bit, and we're going to just contour the bottom of the jawline. It's going to cut back on the double chin area. Yeah, it's a problem for me. Just going to sculpt out your jawline. Add that shadow down there so it's more pronounced. Right? There you go. Now, I'm going to take this and we are going to blend out the contour. But not too much to where it disappears. We just don't want the harsh line so much. Bring it down a little bit. Now we're going to go in with some blush. Let's wake that face right on up. Okay, so I like to smile, and it makes the apples of my cheeks come out. And I put the majority of it there, and then I drag it right up, right above that contour. Oh yeah. Cute! All right, and I am not okay with the harshness of my contour on my nose. There we go. Better! Okay. Now we're almost to the fun part, but I want to do my highlight first. This is the Ofra Madison Miller highlight in Sea Shimmer. This is my all-time favorite. Like, can you guys see this? Look at it. Look at that. Gosh, it's beautiful. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. But Ofra, hands down, just best highlight ever. It's just blinding. I'm blinded by the light. Oh, I'm a little bit salty, you guys. I'm a little bit salty. So, you guys are the one who introduced me to Peter Mon. Oops. Peter Mon. Okay? He's amazing. He's probably my favorite YouTuber right now. I look forward most to him posting his videos, and when he doesn't post a video, I get kind of sad. Like last night, because he doesn't post on Sundays most of the time. Right? Okay. Well, he put on his Instagram story that him and his husband were going to do a this or that. Super fun. Get to learn a little bit more about them. Now watch this. Okay, right there. Look at that Cupid's bow. So perch your lip out a little bit. Okay. Now you can see it a lot better. Okay. This or that, right? I put a question up there on his Instagram, and I was watching his video, and I was just waiting. I was so anticipating and waiting. Oh yes, I was waiting. He didn't read my question. I'm sure he got like 10,000 questions. But oh my gosh, I just wanted to hear him like say my name or like acknowledge that, you know, I'm around. I don't know. I was just a little bit salty. I was like, no, I really wanted him to read my question. But anyways, I'm just being a big baby. So now for the eyes. We are going to get into the first eyeshadow palette that I ever got that wasn't like from Walmart or Fred Meyer's or something. And that's the Pure Festival palette. I got this out of my very first BoxyCharm. And I freaking love it because there's just so many different routes you can go with it. And I have 3 of them. I had 4, but I was like, come on. You're not going to get through all 4 of them before they expire. So I gave one to my friend Amber, but it's my all-time favorite. I think I put just a little bit too much on my nose. That's okay. No such thing as too much highlight. Okay. And that was the Diva coming out right there. Did you see that? So, we're going to pop into this. I'm going to do a natural look. So if you guys would like to follow along, that would be perfect. I'm going to take a fluffy shader brush. And I will be popping into, you want to go for a transition shade, like the lightest kind of shade that's in the palette that is not a shimmer. So we're going to go with this one right here. If you have the palette, it's Epic. The palette's Epic, but the shade name is Epic as well. So we're going to go into Epic. And we're going to pop that right into our crease. Bring it up just a tad bit. Oops, I keep bumping the table, man. How annoying. Okay. This is going to be such a fun video to edit. I've really been getting into editing lately. Like, I know my description says I don't edit and blah, blah, blah. I don't edit to the point where I'm like using different filters. I don't edit. I just like to cut out parts where I'm not talking, or like if I mess up a word and I correct myself, I like to cut out the part where I mess up the word. But other than that, like I just like going through, and editing's fun. I would like to do fun things with my editing, but I don't have a computer. But I understand why people could really like editing. Like doing the speed up when I'm doing looks, or if I'm really focusing on just like blending out my foundation. Who wants to sit there and watch me blend out my foundation for 3 minutes when I can speed it up and then you'd only have to watch for like 30 seconds just to get the gist? Like, okay, she's blending out her foundation. Great, right? Oh my gosh, I have to tell you a story. So my son was over here the other day, and he's coming home. For those that haven't heard yet, I'm screaming out loud. Yes, Case and Ray will be coming home by the end of April. So he was over the other day, and I'm going to take, let's go with Hidden Desert. This kind of reddish brown right here. I was sitting there talking to him, and he's like, "What's that in your mouth?" He was concerned, okay? He was concerned. And I was like, "What? That?" And he's like, "Yeah, what is it?" I'm like, He's like, he was not okay with it. He was like, "What the heck? What is that?" I'm like, "It's a tongue ring." And he's like, "Why?" And I was like, because I went through a phase when I was 18 and I didn't want to grow up yet. So I got my tongue pierced. And it's never closed, ever. So, I mean, I didn't go into that much detail with him. But I was like, because I wanted to. Call me out. But yeah, right after my daughter was born when I was 18, I went and got my tongue pierced because I was afraid that it was now time to grow up, which of course it was. But I was like, I'm scared. I'm a mom now, and now I can't like have fun and be a kid. So I went and got my tongue pierced. And my son was concerned about it. Why would you do that? Blending, 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 blending. Yeah. Don't worry. It starts out crazy, but you blend. Okay? You blend. Blend that baby out. Get rid of them harsh lines. Blend. Right? Yeah. You want to take just a little tiny bit of All Night. Just like the smallest amount. I just want to put it on my outer, just a little bit on my outer corner. I'm just kidding. This is not my greatest look. I just wanted to sit down and do some makeup with you guys because it's been a while. Perfect. I love it. Okay. Now, we're going to take... How crazy do I want to get right now? We're going to take 24 Karat Magic and we're going to get crazy. Actually, first I want to put Psychedelic right here, this shimmer shade. It's just like a gold shimmer shade. I want to put that on my inner corner as a base for the pressed glitter. And I know a lot of people don't like the pressed glitter, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Okay. Put that bad boy on there. Build that side up just a tad bit more. Okay. And now into the 24 karat. Just gonna swirl our finger right around in there. Look at that. Oh yeah. And we're gonna pop that right there onto our lid. Oh baby. Oh baby. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Ooh! Ooh, buddy. I love it. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Maybe this is why I stopped doing my makeup for such a long time. It's just because, you know, it's just, it takes forever sometimes. So I'm going to go back into Hidden Desert on this little tiny shader brush. And I'm just going to place some of that underneath my bottom eyelashes. And then bring it back up and connect it, right? Because we want a little bit of something, something down there too. Excuse the face. It's my concentration face. Ooh, 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 ooh. And now we need some eyeliner. I absolutely love this eyeliner. This is from Avon. It's Avon True Color Super Shock. And it just goes on so nicely and so black. So pigmented. It's like one swipe and you're done. And I love it. Big Ego Mascara by Tarte. It just got hot in here. All of a sudden, I'm starting to sweat. Ew. So what I do is I just place this at the base of my lashes and then I blink while I'm pulling up on the wand. Like I said, I know it's probably basic, but some people might just be starting out. So we need to be patient. We need to be helping our fellow makeup ladies out there who want to join into the makeup community and learn and not judge. Not everybody started as soon as we did. Now all we have left is our lips. So I have this lip liner by Thrive Cosmetics, Fuller Lip Liner. And is there a shade? If I didn't just break it. Khaki. I did just break it. Maybe. Let's give it a go. I'll try. Some people like to overline their lips. I just can't do it. It just looks like not real for me, so I just don't. Okay, and then I like to crisscross my bow right here. Start at the peak of your lip, bring it down. Start at the peak of your lip, bring it down, crisscross it right there, and then bring that side down. Lips are lined. And then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris in Eye Rule. This is the most coolest wand on the planet. I love it. And it's so pokey, like pointy, so you have precision. Oh yes. Oh yes, baby. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, I'm just patting in the powders that I had used. And now we're set. So, what do you guys think about the look? I love it. I love it. So, that is how I do my makeup. If you guys have any questions or you guys would like to see a specific makeup look done, be sure to drop that down below. And hopefully we will be having a BoxyCharm box unboxing here shortly. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.